Hi everybody, wanted to kind of do a little bit of an update today. There's kind of a lot, so I wanted to do this. Felt a little easier than typing it all out. So today all of Nate's doctors kind of convened because they kind of get together on Fridays to figure out what the plan is for the remainder of the weekend and next week. So some good news, as of today, Nate is officially off of all ECMO life support. So I know that earlier in the week I mentioned that they took him off of that heart support, so his heart was running on its own, and all of the work that came from his heart surgery is looking really good, so that's good news. And then as of this morning, we also took him off of his VV ECMO, which is basically the machines running his lungs, because they were doing well enough on their own, so they went ahead and did it today, which was nice. They didn't have to go to the OR, it was done bedside. So that's really great news. His lungs are running on their own, so he's officially off of those supports, which is fantastic. A very large hurdle that we've now crossed. We are still on dialysis. They did have to put in a new port because before his dialysis was running through his ECMO machine, so we did that today. So his dialysis is still working. He is still intubated, so he has a tube that goes from his mouth down his throat to help him breathe. This is also why we are still completely sedated. He is in a lot of discomfort specifically because of that tube when he wakes up and does his checks. So this is one of those things that until we kind of resolve that issue, he has to stay sedated. I've had a couple people ask about when he'll be awake. The goal going into next week is to resolve that. They are hopeful that on Monday they can remove that tube from his throat and mouth, and what they're going to do is they're going to put in a temporary trach that will just come to here. So the good news with this is, even though it is going to be uncomfortable, of course, he can talk, he can sit up, he can be awake, he can let them know how he's feeling. So the goal is that this will actually help increase his care, because he can actually vocalize how he's feeling, what hurts, that sort of thing. So that would really be fantastic, because I know I'm definitely ready to have a conversation with my husband that is more than just a hand squeeze. But we've got a lot of optimism in the room today, which you know, just fills my heart completely, knowing that we're on the right road. It is still a long road. His primary physician and surgeon did let me know that they're looking middle of September before he's coming home. So we still got a long ways to go, but every good day is a blessing from where we started. So kind of with that in mind, I also wanted to do this in the form of a video, because I want to say a most heartfelt and profound, oh, it was good up until this point, a profound thank you to all of you, our friends and family and co-workers, both for me and for him. None of this would be possible without you guys. You know, of course, I have my fantastic parents who have watched my children for the last 2 weeks so that I could be there for Nate in the hospital. I've had so many people bring meals, you know, send cards, and I just, the outpour of love for Nate and for our family from you guys is overwhelming in the best way. I cannot wait for him to wake up, just for him to be able to see how many people love and care about him. And even just here on Facebook, all of the messages that you're praying, or he's in your thoughts, kind of sharing his updates, that, I mean, again, just, it means the world to me. Those prayers are priceless. They are absolutely working. They're being heard. So by no means stop. Please continue to hold him in your hearts when you have the move to give a prayer. And I don't even know what to say. This has been an unexpected kind of bump in our lives that I don't know what I would have done if I didn't have the love and encouragement from you guys. You guys keep me positive and optimistic and in my best shape to still be a mom and a good wife, even when I'm feeling like overwhelmed. All of the messages, even if I don't respond to them, I promise I read them and they mean the world. So that is that is the update for this weekend. You probably won't get much out of us because, like I said, this weekend is just kind of about rest for him and for his body, and thank you guys for everything, and I will continue to post as we continue to go down this journey, I guess. And yeah, please keep him in your prayers and in your hearts, and we surely appreciate it. You have no idea. So okay, that's it.